from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We got 6 guys created on this team.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Their long winning streak finally came to an end last week.
I guess they don't care about it because you put the helmet on.
Indeed it was. What a great job by them putting together a streak. Now let's see how they rebound after a defeat.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears.
I mean, they have face options to choose from.
Victory, they've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game?
You can mess with the heights, the weights, the body build.
To inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
The Bears now for their opening drive. And it is Teddy Bridgewater leading the way in his 7th season out of Louisville.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 9 yards.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end.
Bridgewater's pass.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 79 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he'll get this underneath to Bell. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll run it with Bell.
Thank you, saving me.
Might have even lost a yard.
I could not get on my guy to
stopped
save
short
my
of the
life.
line to gain. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Oh
right
my
away.
goodness, he jumped off him.
Well, young
I don't know why
quarterback
he took
Charles
his
rolling
man
to his
up,
right. I
though.
know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few
What was he
years
doing
before
bringing
they
his
get
guy
all the
over
stuff
there
out of them that they
anyway?
did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Yeah, man.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Le'Veon Bell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
All right.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. You got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 39-yard. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
21-yard line.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
First quarter with the score Bears 7, Jaguars nothing.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running, because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh my goodness, you didn't win, bro.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Bridgewater. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
You'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And now look at this. Big
Thank
game
you.
and a fumble. And the Jags grab it.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Rolling to his right.
Oh my goodness, now you can't throw it accurate at all.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be
2
second
interceptions,
down.
ruined everything.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now a handoff looking right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And it's up and good. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. 25-yard. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Some sort of drag, some sort of
third down.
Some sort of...
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh, come on, man.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now Bell. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, Bridgewater. He can run, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Jags grab it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
At their own 40.
The Bears now ready to take over again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
first down throw for Bridgewater. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Bridgewater now. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Bridgewater on first down.
That was a pick!
To Judy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
At their own 27-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Jaguars 7.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
That's good.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And
he's uphill.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether
charger
to actually
from
challenge
upstairs
the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off.
No, I already have a
And
charger.
it's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
I keep a charger down here. That's what that one is. What you use in the square thing for your
and when
charger.
it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That is such a fake glitch on this game. Anytime you come out in that formation, you come out in the run, they gonna come out with their goal line defense. But if you come out with a pass out of that formation, they gonna come out with like a nickel defense.
Give him an opportunity
so
to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And that makes it 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's see what
So here are the Bears now
can
as they get
do.
set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time
take
to touch
off
the
the
ball
whole
in
game. We
quarter
gotta keep
3,
the third
and we'll
out
see
for
what
this
they can
joke.
do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
They got Judy and they got Keenan
These are the
Allen.
sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
Keenan
Sometimes
Allen
they throw
already
that
get
big
that
chunk play
separation.
right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First down, Bridgewater. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he takes it down.
Thank you, Timmy.
With a pickup of 4.
Number 26.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Bridgewater's pass.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So you give up everything under the sun, dog. I swear, it was a waste of time making you that. I should have moved you at safety.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater caught by Snead over the middle.
I'm right there on him, but the animation
and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Well,
and again, it's Bridgewater. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4.
Steady trying to run.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment.
Yeah, you want to tackle him.
Sure they knew where he was,
and you want to try to do it short of the touchdown. That's what you want to try to do.
But still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Bell. And the lane closes.
Thank you, Ed.
He did not make it.
They gonna go for it, though.
That's
a smart
play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Yeah, I guess y'all know.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they'll have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you've got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop it, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
They got Eddie.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter.
The 37-yard line.
Back now in Jacksonville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A game there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
They don't give you the edge.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Wide open, but Eddie gonna probably come over.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Score the point after.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Bring him back there. He ain't blocking nobody. I was hoping that you was going to read that, Grant. Next time I'll play it deeper.
Before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll buy some time right.
Come on!
He's taken down inside.
I hate that I was run right by this joker.
Coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
19
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Oh, my goodness. Greedy.
This one in for a Bears touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out.
Oh, no, y'all gave it to him. Oh, y'all some dirty jokers. All right. I showed them though.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
I just need to see that spot left open.
Thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistent.
Hey, who running with you like that?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
He ran with you.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Yeah, trying to run around your safeties.
Just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got it across midfield into the Bear territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Yeah, you got 50 pounds on dude. You better run him over.
Tackles made here at the Bears 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Dang, dog.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much there, only a yard. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
The running back again, the ball.
Y'all done messed up, letting us get that much.
Opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive.
He running
It's
right at
3rd
you,
and a
baby.
yard.
Whoever that is, that might.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
1st down.
And he
Oh,
gets
that's
this down to the
safety.
18. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Standing
Now
bounds,
the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
I ain't got no more timeouts left.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
Time's
and
up.
it'll bring up the 3rd and 2 more. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And it's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Yeah.
How many more of these my heart can take, my man? I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming.
Well, we're trying to get them ready as much as we can. They have a lot of time sitting on the side of the bench watching us march up and down the field. They should be ready.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And with time a factor here late,
that's
they'll
ready
just
to
take a knee
see.
and they'll start things out at the 25. So now the Bears.
All right, y'all know the drill. Everything show, nothing deep.
Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He's going to let it fly.
As usual, do nothing.
It's a touchdown. So
don't turn around and play the ball. Just do nothing.
An extra point away from tying this game.
Don't turn around and play the ball.
Yes, it was
just do nothing.
And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
That's a dog own shot.
It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to
All right.
square one, tied at
26 seconds, 3 timeouts. We got this.
Thomas. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you.
This might be your chance here to make your impact
If
again.
you go for it, what is the absolute
But,
reward
I mean,
on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
Man, shut your conservatives tail. Ain't nobody trying to
use
do
their
that crap.
first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield
Sure,
now
y'all
for
running
first
like
and
that.
10.
Not running right up y'all gut then. Coming out you like that. I got timeouts.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Do it again.
Now the Jags will use the
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
With 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Oh, y'all getting... Y'all ain't gonna do it again? Why not?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Game.
And off the upright, and it caroms in. It's good.
Off the upright.
Kick is good, and
Whoa.
that writes a
Kick you
crazy
watched.
finish to this one. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Rodney Hudson.
So for Jacksonville, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11, and they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew.
So whenever I get